Hello everyone. Today I'm going to give a brief introduction of Leizu. So the first question is why we call it Leizu. Leizu was the legendary Chinese empress and wife of the Yellow Emperor. She invented the silk loom in the 27th century BC. It is almost 5,000 years ago. You know, the word fabric has a meaning of clothes, and our system was built with the aim of managing fabric more convenient. So we think Leizu is the most awesome name for it. So the following question is why we built it? Because until now, there is not any lightweight blockchain management system which can help users to customize their blockchain network with their own infrastructure. This gap is what Leizu hope to fill. And Leizu is focused on two pain points. The first one is to imagine the blockchain network in decentralized governance manner. The second one is deploying a customized fabric network automatically. Okay, let's move to the system architecture. From the bottom to top, there are three layers. The first layer is the resource layer. We are supporting pure Docker containers currently, and the Kubernetes is in the planning. The second layer is the orchestration layer. We execute all the commands via SSH right now. The Ansible and the Helm charts is in the planning. On the top is the application layer. We are using Node.js, React, KOA, MongoDB. And on the side, we provide some features out of the box with the integration of some great third-party components. The ELK stack is for the logging. The promises and the Grafana is for the monitoring. And the Power DNS is for the domain name customization. And the Vault is for credentials store. Okay, let's move to the deployment architecture. So you can see in the network, each organization can have their own copy of the Leizu. So they can deploy a Leizu instance for each. And their own Leizu instance can manage in the peers, CAs, and orders in their own scope. Those instances communicate with each other through the RESTful APIs or gRPC. It looks very straightforward. Let's move to the governance flow. Currently, we have two approaches for the governance, the off-chain approach and the on-chain approach. So let's talk about the off-chain approach first. You can see in the red area, we already have a network running on. So in this case, if the org1 want to invite the org3 to join the network, the step one is the org3 can provide its MSP and anchor peer address through an invite API. Then the org1 will add in the config, but The org1 will not update the config immediately in the chain. Instead, it will start a vote process. Then, the org1 will connect the results from other orgs, like the other org, the org2 org, and many other orgs. If the vote result meet the policy, then the org1 will update the config. Otherwise, the org3 will be rejected. So that's the off-chain approach. The on-chain approach is very similar. The whole process is similar with the off-chain approach, whereas they use a system chain code per channel to store the messages, such as the edit config, sign config. It can reduce several interactions through since it uses ledger to share the information. So the whole process is very similar. Okay, let's move to the features. These features are very is typical for the operations on the chain. So the overview will show some basic information for the chain, and the organization management will contains these actions like create new organizations, list the organizations, create nodes, list the nodes of the organizations. The channel management will contain two actions, like create new channels, list all the channels. The nodes management is very similar to the organization management. Like we can create new nodes for an organization, and we can list all the nodes. The logging part is you can see the logs for each peers or orders. And last is the roadmap. So currently, the chain code management, the governance API, the cloud agnostic resource provisioning is under development, and the Kubernetes support is under planning. So we also will integrate the metrics introduced in the Fabric 1.4. And also the credentials management through Vault is under planning as well. That's all for the brief introduction of the features. And from the UI presentation, we will show in the following videos. Thanks for watching. See you.